Hi.
So yesterday we saw about the Git basics, right? Like what is the CVCS, what is the distributed version control system, okay? How Git works, what is the Git init command, how Git push works, Git pull, right? These all things we saw. Today we'll start to do the practical. Okay, so before doing the practical, you have to do some setup, okay, in your Linux machine. So we'll be launching two EC2 instance, okay? And you can keep it in the two different region also, like one in Mumbai region, other in North Virginia region, like that. Like whatever the screenshot I provided here, that is for the one in Mumbai region, one in North Virginia region. But today, whatever I will be creating, both in the same region only, but the naming I will be give it different. That's all. Okay. And in the security group side, we have to enable the port 80. Okay, that is the extra thing we have to do. Okay, and all other part will be same. So it is something like this. What you have to do is you have to launch the two EC2 instance. Okay. So I'm just giving the name something like Git. Okay. Now they are asking us to select the image. So we'll be selecting the Amazon Linux 2. Then they are asking for the instance type. So let it be t2.micro. Or key pair, whatever the key pair we created for you, like Cloud24 that we are storing. Security group, we have to simply enable the allow HTTP traffic. This one we have to just tick this box. And number of EC2 instance, I want to create two. So I will just write it two. So what are the things we done here? We given the name, selected Amazon Linux 2 AMI, created the instance type, given the key pair, selected allow HTTP traffic, given the number of instances to, and click on launch instance. What it is going to do is it will launch the two EC2 instances. Simply come to the running section. It will show only the EC2 instance which are in the running mode. Let's wait. Currently it will be in the pending. Then in few seconds it will be in running. Okay. The first machine I am giving the name as Git Cloud24 Mumbai. Okay, this you can think as for the Mumbai employee, and this you can treat it as a USA employee, something like this. Basically, for two different person, I am saying that how they will share the code with each other. Okay, so that is the only goal I have. Okay, and all of you created the GitHub account. Anybody here who still don't created the GitHub account? All of you have GitHub?
Yes.
Yes, I
Yeah.
have.
Yeah.
Okay. So the first machine, first I'm connecting to the Mumbai machine. So you know the way. Simply copy the public IP, go to the Putty software, type it here EC2-user @ hit the public IP, go to the SSH section in the auth in the credential part. You have to select the PPK file associated with that account. Why there is two PPK files? Okay. Opening appearance. Size I'm increasing. Clicking on open. Okay, I did not give
It's the @ symbol.
search credentials, browse, open, set, connected, increasing the font size. Right. They're asking us to do the update. So I'm just writing the command here sudo yum update -y. So this is our the Mumbai machine. Okay. Once you logged into the first machine, you have to run all this command one by one. Okay. So we have to just follow. Clear it all. The first command I'm saying it here is you have to run the root user, become the root user. Check for any update since we just now updated it, so they are not going to say anything. Okay, everything will be clean. Then we have to install the Git software, because without installing the Git, how we can use the Git, right? So yum install git -y. This will install the Git software. Once the Git is installed, to verify that whether Git is installed or not, there is two commands. Either you can write which Git, if it is giving some path, that means Git is installed, or you can type the command called git -version. If you are getting these two command and some output is coming, that means your Git is successfully installed. Once Git is successfully installed, then currently we have to use this as a Mumbai employee, right? Like whatever the employee name, like take an example, your employee name is Kisan, right? So you'll be writing your employee name like that. Whatever your email address that you will be setting. Why so? Because from this machine, whenever I will commit the code, okay, so it will be given the message that this particular person with this particular email ID committed the code. That's why we are setting this. So simply you have to hit the command git. I want to config -global, okay, and my user dot name will be, I'm just giving for the reference purpose, I'm giving the name as the Mumbai employee itself, okay, but you can give your name, okay, and git config, and in user dot email I am giving something. It is not like you have to give the correct email only, but in the real world scenario you will be giving the your own original ID. Okay, so here I am just writing Mumbai employee @gmail.com, something like this. And that's all. So we given the user dot name, we given the user dot email. Now the benefit is from this machine, now if anybody is going to upload the code to the GitHub or something, it will be treated that this particular person uploaded the code. And if you want to check whether this configuration is set up or not, simply do the command git config -list. It is saying that your user.name is set to Mumbai employee and user.email is set to the Mumbai employee @gmail.com. This thing you have to do in the first machine. Okay. Once you've done all these things in the first machine, then what you have to do is you have to go to the second EC2 instance, okay, whatever we launched it. And inside that also you have to run all these commands. But inside this user.name and user.email will be different. Okay, this will be for US employee or something like that. Any other employee name you can give it. So after connecting to the first machine, again I'm connecting to the second machine. Okay, and let's connect to the second machine directly from here itself. Okay, from the browser itself. Become the root user. Clear it all. First, they will ask you to do the update. Yum update -y. They will all update all the software. After updating, we have to install the Git, and again to check whether Git is installed or not. Okay, so I'm just writing the command yum install git -y. So it will install the Git software. After installing the Git, we have to check whether Git is installed or not, which Git or git -version will work. Okay, once this Git is successfully installed, then what you have to do is you have to set git config -global user.name, and I'm giving the user.name as US employee here. Okay, like whatever the name I given here, exactly same thing I'm writing here. Okay, and sorry, we don't have to give the equal to, actually only space will work. So git config -global user.name US employee, and similarly user.email. I'm writing here US employee @gmail.com. To check whether it is set or not, we have to simply use the command git config -list. Press enter. So yes, user.name and user.email is set. That is also done. Okay. Once this is done, that means your setup part is completed. You are ready to do with the practical. Okay, so up to here you have to do. And after this, you have to create a GitHub account. So this part I already shown you yesterday, how to create the GitHub account. This is all of you have. So now we can directly proceed with the lab. Okay, from here the lab is starting. Till now, whatever we done, that is just the setup part. So in the lab section, the first thing I'm mentioning is you have to go to the Mumbai EC2 instance and run the following command. So this is our Mumbai machine, right? This is the machine which we created for the Mumbai employee one. So the first thing, I'm becoming the root user. I already am the root user here. To verify whether Git is installed or not, we already verified it. Okay. Then you have to create a directory, right? The first thing, if you remember in the yesterday class, I said you that you have to create a directory. Okay. I'm creating a directory with the name Mumbai Git. So this is just a normal directory currently. Okay. This is just a normal directory we created with the name Mumbai Git. Now, the next thing what you have to do is you have to go inside the Mumbai Git. Okay. So currently this is just a normal directory. If you do ls-a also, there is no any file is present. Okay. But I want to make this directory as a git initialized directory. Okay. Or git repo or local repository. So for doing that, we have to hit a command called git init. Hope all of you remember. I said you that previously it will be a normal directory. If you want to create the three partition, right? Working space, staging area, commit area, then you have to hit a command called git init. And as soon as you are hitting this command, git init, okay, so they will initialize this as a directory. Okay. And since they initialize it as a directory, now if you'll do the ls-a, you will be able to see .git repo here. Okay, .git directory got created. And since this .git directory is available inside your this Mumbai Git directory, so this Mumbai Git directory will be treated as a now local repository. Okay, so normal thing you have to just remember, you have to create a directory, and after creating the directory, you have to hit this command git init. So it will become the local repository. Any confusion up to here? Git init command.
No.
So once we done the git init, right? So now it will be treated like this git repo, local repo. Now the next thing, currently we are present at which location? Working space. Remember, three stages were there: working space, staging area, commit area. And I said you, working space is the place where we can write the code. So take an example, this Mumbai employee, he want to create a file with the name called Mumbai file one, something like this. Okay. Inside this, I'm writing like this is file one created by Mumbai employee. Okay. Test. Okay, something like this. I written 4 line of the code here, right? I'll press enter. I will do Control T. I will do ls. We have the file created Mumbai file one. But currently this file is present in which area? Working space, staging area, or the commit area? What do you think?
Working space.
Working space. So to check it also, you can usually use the command called git status. If you'll press the command called git status, they will say that currently you are present in the master branch. Okay, there is no commit happened till now. Okay, but there is an untracked file. Okay, there is an untracked file. That means there is a file you created with the name Mumbai file one. Okay, but currently we are not tracking this. Okay, why we are not tracking this? Because your file is present in the working space. Until and unless you are not moving your file to the staging area and committing it, okay, I will be not able to track it. This is the usual thing. And how we can move the file from working space to the staging area? Anybody remember the command?
Git add.
Yeah, git
Git
add.
switch.
Okay. Saying something?
Yeah, git switch also is working. Just move to the branch to another branch.
Git switch.
Yes, yes.
Git switch for?
Moving for the one branch to another branch. Like it now is master branch, right? Can move to the Mumbai branch like that.
Have we created any Mumbai branch?
No, just not. No, we are not created.
No. We are talking here about moving the file from working space to staging area, not moving from one branch to another.
Okay.
So moving the file from working space to staging area, we have to use the command called git add, and even git is also suggesting us, right, that you have to use this command and then your file name to move it. Okay, then I will start to track. Like if as soon as you are hitting this command, I will start to track. They are saying it. So I will simply hit git. I want to add this Mumbai file one. As soon as I will hit this command, this file from this working space will be moved to the staging area. Currently this file in the red color. If I'll press enter and again I will do the git status, it becomes in the green color. And they are saying now I know that there is a new file got created with the name Mumbai file because you moved the file to the staging area. And once the file is moved to the staging area, so there is no further changes can happen in the Mumbai file one. You have to commit it. Now to commit the file or to move the file from a staging area to the local repo, anybody remember the command?
Git commit -m.
Yeah, git commit. Then whenever you are committing the code, you have to give some message. Okay, so I'm just giving -m message. And take an example in the message segment, we are just writing that you have to added Mumbai file one like this way, just a simple message. Okay, so as soon as I'm pressing enter, okay, so they are saying that when you committed the code, one file is changed and inside that 4 insertion is happened. Okay, 4 insertion is happened. Why 4 insertion? Because if you remember in the Mumbai file one, I written the 4 line of code. That's why they are talking about. And now if I do the git status, they are saying that you are present in the master branch, nothing to commit working tree clean. That means whatever the code you written in this working space, right? Already we moved to the local repo. So now nothing we have to do. Okay, already the code is committed. Until and unless you are not going to do any changes in this file, it will say nothing to commit working tree clean. But if somebody again added some extra line here or edited some line, again they will keep coming in the red color that somebody changed this file. If somebody changed, again you have to move it to the staging area, then you have to move it to the commit area, then again it will say nothing to commit working tree clean. So this is the thing you have to remember. So now if I'll say git, can you show me the log? So they are saying that when somebody committed the code, I generated a commit ID. Do you remember what was the size of this commit ID? Yesterday I talked about. I said, right, whenever you are committing the code, a commit ID will be generated and that ID will be size of, anybody remember? It is 40-digit alphanumeric character. Okay, alphabet is also there, numerical value is also there. That's why we said 40-digit alphanumeric. Who is the author? Who committed this code? Mumbai employee. What is his email? mumbaiemployee@gmail.com. When he committed at this particular time. When he was committing the code, what is the message he given? Added Mumbai file one. Okay. Now, if you want to check, like what is the changes he done inside this commit ID? So I can simply say get, can you show me, can you show me about this commit ID? So you can just copy starting 4 to 5 digits. That is more than enough. It is not like you have to copy the entire commit ID. Simply say git, I want to show about this commit ID. And they are saying that in this commit ID, he added 4 line of the code. This is file one created by Mumbai employee test. Okay. Any confusion up to here? Like whatever the commit you are doing, git log will be able to show you what are the changes you've done inside this commit ID. You can use the git show and then the commit ID. Starting 4 to 5 digit, you can copy it. Similarly, currently git log is giving us so much details, but there will be so many commits. Okay, so I don't want to see this much details. So in that case, you can use git log -1 line. So it will show the log input like they're saying starting 4 to 5 digit, then added Mumbai file one, whatever the message we given. So by seeing this in the shortcut form, we can get it. Okay, in this commit ID, I added the Mumbai file one. In this commit ID, I done that work like that way. That's why message is the important part. So whatever the message you are writing, keep it genuine. Now again, take an example, somebody edited this Mumbai file one. Currently these lines are there. Now in place of test, okay, I'm writing it here, welcome. And after okay, I'm adding few more line. Okay. Okay, so 1 line I deleted and 3 line I added. That is the one thing I done. Okay. So you'll see what they are going to say is 1 line will be deleted and 4 insertion will be done because this welcome will be also treated as insertion only. So just save this file, do git status. They will say that somebody modified the Mumbai file one, but currently I'm not tracking it. So what you have to do is you have to do git add Mumbai file one. We added it to the staging area, check git status, it moved. Now you have to simply say git, I want to commit with the message and message I just want to give it updated Mumbai file one, something like this. And that's all. Commit is also done. 1 deletion, 4 insertion. If I'll do git status, they will say everything is clean. Okay, nothing to commit. But now if you'll see the git log, so they are saying there is 2 commit happened. Okay, the first commit ID is this one, second commit ID is this one. Okay, both is committed by the Mumbai employee only. This is the first commit you done in the starting, then this is the second commit. Okay, now if I want to see what is the changes I done during this some second commit, I will simply use the command git. I want to show about this commit ID, press enter, and they are clearly saying that in this commit ID, this 2 line was as it is, but somebody deleted this test line. Okay, that's why it is minus is coming. Then they added welcome line in place of this. Then okay, nobody changed this, and after that they added 3 more line. So whatever the line you added, it is going to come in the green color. Whatever the line you deleted, that is coming to the red color. And it is clearly saying that 4 insertion and 1 deletion happened. Okay, that's why in the starting itself this status. So just keep in mind, and here also they are denoting the exactly same thing. -1, that means 1 deletion, 4, that is 1 insertion, 4 insertion. So once this commit, everything is done, and we moved the file to the local repo. So what is the next thing we have to do? Anybody? We moved the file to the local repository. Now what we have to do? The next step.
Git push.
Yeah, we have to push it to the GitHub. Now to do that, if I'll come to the GitHub account, this is my GitHub account. Anybody here who is facing any difficulty in understanding anything up to here, whatever we discussed? No?
No, it's clear.
Okay. So when you open the GitHub account, you have to create a new repository. I'm creating a new repository. Let's keep the repository name as central repo. Okay, so I given the name. I want to make it public repo only for now. Okay, you can make it private also. So only the people who have the access, they can only see it. Public means anybody in the world can see it. Okay, you can use any of the method, public or private. Click on create repository. Okay, so we created a repository here. Now in this repository, okay, they are saying that if you want to upload the code to this particular repository is nothing just like a directory we created in the GitHub where we want to store the code related to whatever the code we are writing now. Okay, so they are saying the first thing what you have to do is you have to create a file. Okay, you have to hit the git init command, you have to add that particular file, then you have to commit this file. Okay, so after committing the code, we already done it, right? We done the git init, we git add, we done git commit is done. Let's forget about the branch. We are going to use the master branch only for now. Okay, but if you want to change the branch to the main branch, that also you can do. Now what I want to do is they are saying that you have to use this command. What this command is saying, they are saying that currently millions of GitHub accounts are there in the world, right? So how this Git is going to know that I have to upload the code to this particular repository only? So URL of this repository is this one. Okay, this will be unique for me in the world. Okay, so they are saying you have to mention this. How you can mention? I will say that Git, I want to give you a remote repository URL because this is remotely located to some other location. Okay, and remote repository name I want to just give it as a origin. Okay, and in that I will save you the URL. So from the next time when I will say you that you have to push the code to the origin, that means you have to push the code to this particular URL. That is the only meaning here. Okay, so just you have to copy this command as it is, git remote add origin and this URL. Okay, so just remember git remote add origin and whatever the URL of your this repo. Okay, so just come here and paste it here, press enter. We added the URL. Now from next time, whenever I will say that git, I want to push the code, right? So when I'm pressing here, so they are saying that you are pushing the code first time. Okay, so you cannot use the directly git push command. You have to use this command, git push set upstream origin master. Okay, So I will just copy this command, whatever they are suggesting it. Okay, because first time I am pushing, so git push will not work. We have to mention that I have to push it to this origin location in the master branch. That we have to write it here like this. I'll press enter. Now they're asking us for the username. Okay, what is my username? So I will give my username here. Now I don't think like this is my username. My username is DevOps. So I will give the username, then they will ask us for the password. Okay, I will write some password here and I'll press enter and it is going to fail. Okay, what they are saying is you given your username, you given your password, but support for password authentication was removed on August 13, 2021. Now, if somebody want to authenticate to the GitHub, okay, so you cannot use the password for that. We don't support this. Okay, because password is open for hacking everything. Password is not that much secure. So that's why we are not working on this. So you cannot upload the code directly by using the password everything. Is this making sense up to here? That password authentication will not work. Okay. Now in place of password authentication, we have to generate a token. So what you can do is you can simply duplicate this page. Okay, duplicate this page. Let this page open. Okay. And to push the code, what you can do is you can click on this repo simple, click on settings. Okay. In this settings, we have to go to developer setting downside. Okay. In the developer setting, you will be seeing here personal access token. Here you are seeing the token classic. Just click on this. Okay. So there are so many tokens already I created. So I'm just deleting this all. Let me remove all these tokens I don't require. So when you'll come to this classic one, you'll be not seeing any token here. Simply click on generate new token. Click on classic token. Okay, for general use. And the name of the token, you can give it anything like this is for the cloud 24. So I'm writing cloud 24 token. You can ask for like in how many days token will expire, 7 days, 30 days, 60 days, like that way you can write it. Okay. Let's keep it for 30 days for now. Select this repo. Okay, I am giving you the repository access to this particular token. Like that way we have to tick this and simply we have to click on generate token. Okay, as soon as I am clicking on this generate token, so a token will be generated like this. Okay, this token is generated. So simply I will copy this token. This token we can be able to see only one time and you have to open a notepad. Okay, and you have to paste this token here. Okay, this token you have to paste it here. And save this file because this is the file which is important because whenever I will try to upload the code, I will require this token. Okay. I'm giving the name as I saved this file. Okay. Once this token is saved, okay, now you can go back. No issue for this. Again, I will come here. Okay. So let's come here again to this particular location. Clear it all. So when I done the git push command, they asked us to run this command git push setup stream origin master. When I'm running this command, they are asking for the username. So I am giving the username here. Now they will ask for the password. So rather than giving the password, I will be copying this token and I'll paste this token here. Press enter. And actually it will give error. I done some mistake here during the pasting. Just give me a second. Username, password. Let me just copy it again. And to paste this, you have to simply do the right click in the putty and press enter. And that's all. Our code is pushed. Okay. How we can verify it? So come here whatever the repository we created, this was the repository, right? Just refresh this page. Central repo cloud 24, this was our repository name. Inside this, see Mumbai file 1 is created 10 minutes ago. There is 2 commit happened till now. Okay. Update, first commit message was added Mumbai file 1. Second commit message was updated Mumbai file 1. If I click on this, they will say what are the changes we done. We removed this test line, we added the welcome line, everything they are mentioning. Similarly, here also they will say that who done the changes. Mumbai employee done the changes, whatever the message they done. Currently, we uploaded the code in the master branch. So all the changes, whatever we did till now, right? Everything is updated here. From now on, if somebody want to do any changes, so what he will be doing? Only Mumbai file 1 is present. Take an example. What I'm going to do is
Yeah,
I'm
I have
creating
one doubt here.
Hmm.
You write git remote some URL, right?
Yeah.
Where can the store where it is stored in the your local mission?
Local machine what?
I mean, in which folder it is stored? I mean that project, that central repo cloud 24, right?
This is the central repo cloud 24 that is from the GitHub side.
GitHub side. You clone the project, right?
I did not clone the project. No?
Okay.
See, cloning is the project that means already somebody created the repo that you are
Hmm.
cloning.
Yeah.
But we are uploaded this code here.
Okay.
We initialize the repository manually here, right? From the
Hmm.
starting, if you are following git
Yes,
init,
yes.
we done, we created the file, and then we uploaded the code here in this repo. We did not clone it. If this
Okay.
repo is created and now you want to clone it, then you can copy this command and you can hit it git clone this particular repository, right?
Okay. I mean,
But
not you
currently,
have directly push the changes to remote, right? Not in, yeah.
directly in a new repository. We created a new repository and there we pushed our local changes there. That's all.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Similarly, now what we are going to do is we'll be creating a new file with the name. Take an example, file 2, and inside this I'm writing content. This is file. So again, I created some file, save this. If I do git status, they will say that one file got added. To move it to the staging area, we have to use git add file 2. Also, you can write it, or you can write it dot also. If there are multiple files and you want to add all the files together in the staging area, okay, so you can simply do it like that way. Okay, so git add dot, that will work. Yeah, like this way. Now you can do git add dot is there. Now you have to simply do git commit -m and give the message file 2 added. Okay, so commit is also done. To verify that commit happened, you can always check the command called git log. So third commit also happened, in which we given the message file 2 added. The last thing, we have to push the code. So only git push will work this time. We don't have to set the upstream origin master because we already done it one time. Now give the username and password. You have to always write this one only. In place of password, you will be copying this token. Press enter. That's it. And our latest code is updated here. If somebody will refresh this page, they'll be able to see file 2 is here. Total 3 commits happened. File 2 just we added with this 2 lines of the code. Okay. So all the things we can see it from Mumbai file 1. If I'll click on this history, we can easily see that what are the changes happened. So 2 changes happened, right? So in the first time when I uploaded the code, we just added the 4 line of the code. So this is our first version. In the second version, what we done, we deleted some line, we added some extra line. So this is the second version of the application. So like that way we can keep doing it. Okay. So till now, what we done here is in this document, if we try to see, we done the git add, git commit, git log, git show. Okay. We created a repository manually. Okay. Then whatever the command they are saying git remote add origin, that we hit it here. Okay. After adding that URL, we tried to use with the password authentication, that was not working. Then we go into the setting, developer setting, created a new token. That generated token we copied. Okay, and then we done the git push setup upstream origin master command, username, password, and make sure this token you are keeping it safely because this is one time only this one. If you lost it again, you have to create a new token. So that is the thing. And once this my central repo is created, you'll do the git push, your file will be present here. Okay, so like this way I shown here. Again, if you want to add one more extra files, again, you have to write this whole entire step and a new file will be uploaded here. Okay, like whatever the new commit you done. So this is the thing. Now, tomorrow I'll be showing you, okay, that how I am going to pull the code in this USA machine. Okay, that today I will be not able to show you. I have to go somewhere. Okay. So till now you can practice it, okay? But tomorrow our goal will be to pull the code inside this USA machine, and whatever the changes this USA person want to do, he will also upload to the GitHub, and then the Mumbai employee will pull that code. That will be the tomorrow goal, and after that we'll be seeing the git ignore file concept also tomorrow. Okay. So today we'll be keeping it short only. Okay, but just create this 2 instance, make it ready. Okay, try to upload something or run some commands like whatever I shown you, document is already there. Okay, and once your practical is done, always you can stop the instance, and whenever you want it, simply you can start the instance. That is okay. Okay,
Okay. Yeah.
so just try to practice up to here, all of you. Okay, at this particular line. Before this, North Virginia one, up to here you can practice it. Okay, page number will be, I think. Okay, you can check it anyhow. Okay, so that's it. Thanks all of you. Have a nice day.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.